Sup my dudes, Val Karen. Today we're going to be going over buffed Gojo. He got a ton of buffs. I'm going to be going over that really quick, and then first let me pull this up so you guys can see the amount of investment I have into him. I don't have a lot going on. He's level 1, rank 1, power 473 with a base attack of 427, which is pretty decent. It's pretty good actually. He's got really good base attack. For being level 1, that is. Level 1, rank 1. Obviously, it goes up whenever you level him up. I could invest in leveling him, but I'm just not like the biggest Gojo shield. So yeah, anyways, Gojo changes base damage from 290 to 311, top path upgrade 3, 200% to 250 damage percent, top path upgrade 5, 100% damage to 200%, domain changes, cooldown to 250 and damage buff to 150% and 20-second duration. Bottom path upgrade 3, 25% damage to 40%. Bottom path upgrade 4, 40% damage to 50%. Bottom path upgrade 5, 40% damage to 50%. So, what does this mean? It means he does a lot more damage. Damage was never his issue though, it was awful AoEs. So now we're just going to take a look and see if maybe his damage compensates for how bad his AoEs are. So that's kind of what we're going to be taking a gander at today, really like trying to digest, is if he's really worth using, even with his awful AoEs because of the changes that they did. We're going to find out. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it to the test and just see. Because you can normally, like, I've played this game enough. I've played a whole lot. Well, obviously not enough because there's so much Bulma. But I played this game enough to where I genuinely have a good idea of, like, what's good and not bad just by looking at it. So yeah, I can pretty much tell, like, just by looking at something normally whether it's good, bad, or worth your time or not. And look at this placement range with the Mangekyo Sharingan. That's like the best part about Gojo, I'm not gonna lie, is just his placement range is just nuts. It's so good. So we have this crazy range on Gojo, like off rip. That's really nice. Like you guys can see, he's on 4.3k damage, level 1. That's really good, which is absolutely crazy range. I do have him on Hawkeye. That's an important thing to note when I'm sitting here commenting on the range. Hawkeye with Mangekyo. But even considering Hawkeye, his range is still really crazy off rip. So we're going to be checking out bottom path first, because that's what I'm more interested in than top path. Then we're going to check out top path. But first we need to build up our Bulma. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be building up Bulma and getting there, and then seeing exactly what he does in terms of that. So, well, we're not going to fully build Bulma. We're just going to grab this one upgrade, and then we're going to go from there. So we're just waiting for this. Alright, so now as the wave ticks, we'll be able to go ahead and afford our boy Gojo and see what he can do. So now we're going to go bottom path. Bottom path is super cheap. So we're going to be able to do this massive cone here. This is actually really good. And then we're going to go here again. And then we have one more bottom path upgrade that we'll be able to get next. But now he should be cycling through attacks, no? Or maybe he does it afterwards. There it goes. Yeah, you guys can see like how much range he gets. 13.4k with 112 range, and he cycles these attacks. And that's no buffers. Like, I'm not buffing his range at all. He just has the Mangekyo and Hawkeye. Yeah, that's actually insane. Like, his range is absolutely nuts. It's really crazy. To the point where he's going to be able to hold down a whole map by himself. And he's doing it all for only, like, what, 14k, I believe? Something like that? No, it's more than that. It's more like 15k. He's doing it for around the 15k. That's still really cheap, though. You know, I think Gojo's in a really good spot with his bottom path. His bottom path has always looked very impressive. So it's not anything new that his bottom path looks so good. But his bottom path genuinely looks really good. And it has, like, decent AoEs to go with it. It's just, the one skinny line AoE is misleading. Because this isn't what he actually does. He does a big cone, a massive cone. He does the blue, which goes on the track, and then he does the hollow purple, which is really dope. So now we're gonna see exactly what he can do on the other side. We're gonna see what he does top side, and that's gonna be really interesting to see. So let's go ahead, let's go top side. Let's take a little look-see. And then we're going to go, and yeah, you guys can see what I was talking about with his doggy do AoEs. Nothing's changed there. His range is just insane, though. He doesn't need that level of range. And you can see he's at 45k right now. Level 1, rank 1. This is no buffs. No buffs whatsoever. I think Gojo might be the first unit rather than Hawkeye. You want light speed on him. Just so he has that SPA reduction, because that's going to help out a lot, because he has rather short animations. It's just about getting the SPA down so he can actually like manage waves, because that's kind of his big issue, is managing waves, because he's stuck on lines, and he'll be good on certain mats, but not on everything. Gojo's going to not be good on literally everything. But the damage coming through is absolutely wacky. It is a lot of damage. So now we can see what he's like in Unlimited Void. Unlimited Void, 134k at level 1, rank 1. So that is really strong. And let's activate Unlimited Void. 334k at rank 1, level 1 with a 0 SPA. So he's attacking as fast as the animation allows. The buffs are good, man. Like, I'm telling, he got a lot of damage, but top path still really isn't viable due to the just the bad AoEs. Yeah, I don't know what to do with top path, but bottom path looks really, really, really good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.